Yo, 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 what's good, YouTube? It's your boy back with another quick video. Um, I don't really do long videos. I just make it quick, get it off my chest. I wasn't gonna really talk about this topic because it's kind of controversial, but this is a true channel. So I don't really give a fuck about people's feelings. I don't care about subscribers. I don't care about cash apps. None of that. If you watch, you watch. If you don't, you don't. It's just basically me. Just getting stuff off my chest. So I don't care about the channel growing, none of that. So, Charlie Kirk, everyone knows he was assassinated last week, and I would say that Charlie Kirk is a martyr to his community, and the reason why I would say that, back in September 2023, he quoted, "Gun violence is needed every now and then to help us protect our Second Amendment rights." I don't agree with that, but that's what he said. So he said random gun violence is needed to protect our Second Amendment rights. And he always talked about black culture, black this, black this, black this. But he never talked about 85% of white people are killed by other white people. And even his last words, well, someone asked him, what about mass shootings? And he said, what about gang violence? Boom, someone assassinated him. A white man. So now you got people trying to say, oh, it was a leftist, oh, it was a transgender. I don't give a shit. It was a white dude. Because when it comes to black people, we don't get that, oh, they're leftist, oh, they're this. No, it's all black. It was a white dude that killed him. So he was so focused on black crime, which is ridiculous. There's no such thing as black on black crime. It's just crime. When one black person does something, all of us don't get the blame for it. But it's just like when it comes to a white on white crime, white people, they separate themselves from it. It's like, oh, that was a Democrat, or that wasn't. No, 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 no. So, like I said, he was a martyr in his community. He died believing what he stood on. Random violence, random shooting is needed to protect our Second Amendment. I think he put his life on the line to stand on that. Now, I don't sit here and celebrate his death or anything like that. It's not really how I get down, but I can honestly say I don't give a shit. I didn't know the dude. This dude sat around and made fun of people after their death, talked about them after their death. Like George Floyd, like I said, George Floyd wasn't no martyr. I didn't give a shit about him, but he didn't deserve what he got. But Charlie Kirk sat around and talked about him for the past 5 years. He said Martin Luther King was a bad guy. The civil rights era was a mistake. He also said if he saw a black pilot, he would wonder if he was actually qualified. He acts like they just give out pilot license like candy, which they don't. So, like I said, he had controversial views, and he did have the right to speak his opinion. We all have, our freedom of speech, and he definitely did not deserve to be killed. I don't agree with that at all. But like I said, he said what he said about the gun violence and how it's okay to have some sacrificial lambs, basically. So he was a sacrificial lamb, and I think he's a martyr to his community. So that's all I pretty much got to say about it. I'm not going to say rest in peace or anything, I just don't give a shit. And if you're mad in the comment section, let it out. I don't care. You ain't going to ruin my day. I'm going to sit here, have my little drink, enjoy my little time off. All right, YouTube.